Hello, Capricorns. What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical with some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and I close it out with spirit guide messages. You guys I technically should be doing Sagittarius right now because I owe them, but I've been channeling for Capricorns all morning, so I know that a lot of the Capricorns on my channel are really needing these messages right now. I've got a whole download for you guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and start reading because I channeled this morning at about 9:53 a.m. And I put Capricorn, the generous era is over. You're putting you first now. You've realized that you are the problem. You come into people's lives equipped with qualities that they don't deserve, qualities that they've never experienced, and energies that they're not ready to adapt to. You've been the piece disturbing their toxicity, and it's the low vibrational energy that keeps them going. That's why they secretly don't like you. That's why they use you. That's why they lie to themselves and paint a distorted picture of who you truly are, because you're forcing changed behavior with your presence, and they cannot handle that. It's time to see that there is a lot of people in this world that are not meant to evolve or awaken, and it's not your job to compromise your energy, time, money, or mental health to create change for them. You're no longer settling for the bare minimum when it comes to connection with others and yourself. This is an ego death of your own hero complex. Being a Capricorn means that you've had to grow quick and you're always caring for everyone but yourself. You're not a hero, you're not a victim, and you're not a villain. You are the director of your own film. It's a rude awakening to realize that you've played the starring role in so many lives that could never reciprocate when you were truly only meant to be the director and observe the movie instead of starring in it. Now, you're putting you first unapologetically. Capricorns, your guys' cards match that. I don't know. I love how Spirit always does that and brings it forward. You literally just made a boast about how sometimes we are the problem. Yeah. And you have been the problem, Capricorns. This is a rude awakening. This is where you're slapping yourself across the face and you're like, I am the problem because I have tolerated and allowed all these other individuals to backstab me, to talk, over me, to manipulate me, to say things behind my back, and I haven't held them accountable. Instead, I've only made excuses for these other individuals because I am compassionate, because I can see the higher level of consciousness, because I can see the pain that they're coming from, and I want to anchor that in, but it's not for you to anchor. That's not your energy to be responsible for. It is not your job to awaken people. And that is the greatest misconception of being a healer or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, right? Or identify with, right? Exactly. You've even betrayed yourself. And, this is something that I can greatly relate to here. I have this problem because I've been through so much negativity, and I never let that destroy my optimism or my perseverance or how I view the world. I have so much love to give that I continuously would make excuses for other people. I know what this energy is all about here. And let me tell you, it hurts. It hurts acknowledging that you have been, trigger warning for some, the needle to somebody's heroin addiction. You have to stop doing that and put yourself first. Okay, and this is where this energy comes in. I have 3 new decks. Thank you guys for your patience again with me here. You guys were already, pre-warned here that I was kind of gone for a little vacation. Not really vacation, but I had a friend in Mexico here visiting, and so obviously I took the time off to be with her. So she brought me 3 new decks, and I'm so excited here to share them. We have the Citadel. This one, first of all, when I picked it out here, I was on the edge of my freaking seat. I was so excited. A Citadel is a center of a bunch of wisdom and knowledge. And this is an archetypal deck. I really love it. Highly recommend it for any of my tarot readers out there here. One of my favorite new decks. I've been using it daily since I've got it. The other one I got here is the Mystical Oracle. the mystical journey oracle, I'm sorry. Okay, and then the other one I got is the fortune or oracle. You know me, I don't keep books, I don't keep my boxes or anything like that. These are all going to be thrown out here. I have way too many decks, so this is kind of your opportunity to write down what deck it is. Otherwise, I pretty much forget it here. I have really bad ADD, so it's like out of mind, out of sight. You know, it's not in my thing. But anyways, so in the Citadel deck, you guys got the orator, but it showed up in the reverse. Now, the orator is about communication. It's about confidence. But in the reverse, it's about somebody negatively communicating against you, which is awesome because that's what's not awesome. But I mean, like, it's an alignment with the spiritual download that I got for you guys. The communication and confidence in the reverse, it's saying that basically your light triggers this other person, that they'd rather deflect the energy and make you look like a bad person rather than taking accountability and actually evolving and growing. So you do have people around you here that are painting you in this negative light, okay, or they have been. This could be past energies, right? This could be something that you're about to go into. Of course, my readings are always timeless. So even if you're clicking on this 3 years from now, it could still resonate, okay? But this is about the energy here of somebody negatively communicating. Now, let's say this is only about you. This could be that negative self-talk, you lacking the confidence to stand up for yourself. It's not talking shit when you're speaking facts, Capricorns, okay? It is not. It's okay for you to stand up for yourself. And sometimes I feel like you're playing small to keep the peace. Sometimes you trying to keep the peace destroys your inner peace, and you need to acknowledge that part of yourself. You need to acknowledge how you've been destroying your inner peace for the sake of others, and you're hiding behind excuses and creating excuses for other individuals around you. Why do you have to be held accountable all the time, but they don't? It's not, you're not doing good. You're doing more harm to yourself and to those in the experience with you. I do see we have from the Mystical Journey Oracle, we have Sanctuary, card number 26, breaking down to the number 8. All right. And so this card right here, thank you guys for everyone joining the memberships. I will be going live. We got everything back on track here. I got a new microphone, but I haven't been able to test it yet. So it's like off to my side right now. We're using my old one. But hopefully the sound's okay. And we will be doing bonus readings weekly, every single, or once a week, but nightly though. Those will be done at nighttime. Anyways, just wanted to acknowledge that because I do see people becoming members here, and thank you for your pledges. I appreciate it. Sanctuary is here. Capricorns, this is a time for you to really kind of go within. It's time to really separate yourself from all these individuals, whether it's friends, romantic partners, family members, business partners. Okay, the sanctuary is a time of the year where it's like autumn. There's change around you, and it's inevitable change. You can't run from this change anymore, and it's painful change. Okay, it is. It's always painful when we're going into like that season, like from summer, we all had fun. We had our lake days and everything, right? We went to the beach, we went surfing, but now it's starting to get colder. And that's what Spirit's been having happen to your direct environment. Things have gotten colder on purpose, not for you to become cold, but for you to go within and stop being distracted. Thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate that. To keep you from being distracted from all these external things. We've talked about distraction in your readings for weeks, possibly months now. And I said, don't listen to the outside noise. Don't listen to the outside noise. And it's that energy here of like, you've kind of continued to do so. And when we do that, we're so outside of ourselves that you can't see that your body's reacting, that your mind is reacting, that your heart, your emotions are reacting. Okay, and it's like everything is now in reactive, it's in response mode to everything that you've been going through. Now, part of going into like this hermit energy, a right card right behind it, is taking back your power. Card number 35, which also breaks down to the number 8. So now we have master number 88. By calling your power back, by actually going within and observing how maybe you've overgiven your time, your energy, your money, your knowledge, your empathy, all of it has hindered you, or let's not even say hindered, but it's definitely delayed your progress. Now, 88, as we all know, and if you don't know, 88 is a master number of abundance. So by taking your power back, by taking some time to yourself, by saying no to an external activity that you're invited to, like maybe, hey, your friends are going out on a Friday night, but you know that you want to wake up Saturday morning early and go to the gym because you've got body goals, right? It's that type of energy of like, it's time for you to have that self-discipline and love yourself enough to say no, to stop giving your power to all these external distractions, right? And I feel for whatever reason, I'm getting like somebody here needs to read a book. Like you need to say no, you need to stay in, you need to read a book, or there's something about education. Maybe you're studying something new and that has to do with books, okay? Anything of that sort here. I just heard astrology. So you could be studying astrology as well. That's a random download just now. You are resilient, but you shouldn't continuously repeat this pattern of needing to be resilient. It's okay for you to be soft. It's okay for you to be open. It's okay for you to receive. It is safe for you to receive. Okay? And so this is that energy here by taking your power back here. It's recognizing how you've been in this mindset. You have this belief system of, I need to be resilient. I just need to keep pushing. I need to do this. I need to do that. You don't have to do that. You're perpetuating a story, a belief system. And that's what's holding you back. Baby, you are resilient, yes, but that is not who you are. That is an attribute that you have, and that's what keeps you going. I don't want to be resilient anymore. I don't want any of that anymore. I want to be soft. I want it to be safe to receive. I want to be surrounded by people that genuinely honor my existence. I want to be surrounded by spirit and abundance. And that's exactly what you're going to do by going within during this time. We have the Chariot card and then the Abundance card from the Fortune Oracle here. This says, lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. But you have to, I would say priority, because you have to prioritize. Sorry, I get ahead of myself. I'm still speaking when I'm receiving downloads. And so sometimes I get ahead of myself. You have to make yourself a priority at this time right now in order to receive this abundance. It's like everything will all of a sudden become unstuck, unglued. The chain becomes unbound. You're no longer tied to it here. The Chariot card is Spirit telling you to charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Again, prioritizing yourself. All right. You have to take accountability for the challenges that you've put yourself through at some point in time. Do you think your guides are really out here like, yeah, more character development, baby? No. But your soul has been sending you signs, and maybe you've been a little stubborn and have refused to see them until now. And that's okay. Sometimes we learn that way. I learn the hard way, okay? Every fucking time, no matter how much wisdom or knowledge I know. It is easier for me to give advice than it is for me to take advice. And I can go ahead and blame my ADD, but let's be fucking real. It's just me. It's just me and my human, because I'm stubborn as fuck and I'm impatient and all these other things. But I can recognize that. And I accept that about myself. And I don't think those are negative qualities or traits about me either. They're parts of my shadow self that I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck yeah. I get an opportunity to work on this. And I can see how I have been trying to like avoid or like negate from focusing on that for a while. Right? And so it's really important there. Let's go ahead and shuffle this live and see what comes out for you, Capricorn. So we're going to start with the Citadel deck. Now, storyteller, interesting. You have viewpoints and control, and it's in the reverse. So yeah, again, the storyteller talks about like either lying to ourselves or another person lying upon us. So keep that in mind there as well. There's definitely somebody in the Witch, experimentation and rebellion. Okay, so the Witch is about recognizing that you have power within you, but also recognizing that there may have been a little bit of hocus pocus going on, or people taking you out of your power in some sort of way. The Merchant, yeah, see self-worth and trade. And then you see the Justice skill. So you guys definitely have justice coming in for you here as I'm just shuffling this. Look at this freaking deck. All right, can we just shout out to Fez Inkwright? Like, you're amazing, Fez. I don't know you, but Fez Inkwright, like, you just outdid yourself. This deck is just, everything. I love every part of it here. But, you know, it's about, like, overworking, trying to make other people see your worth. They see it. They see it and they're threatened by it here. Why do you think, like, you become such a focal point? They hate to love you and love to hate you. They build an identity around it. We've talked about it. First card out, though, is the Hunter. And it says sure-footedness and predestination, okay? So first card out is the Hunter. We'll read these because, of course, this is a brand new deck. And although I have used it, I don't know every single card in the deck. Okay, the Sentinel, nice. And this is determination and certainty with the Merchant right behind it coming right back out. So again, we have that here. And the Sentinel, I actually pulled that card a couple days ago for myself. It's somebody who protects and guards, you know, like no matter what's going on. It's like, let's say that I was like the knight of a fucking castle, right? And I'm being attacked here. I'm going to guard it with all my fucking heart. And there's not a single person, thing, entity that's going to destroy or get into that castle. And so this, you know, that energy, I'll read it out loud, of course, but it's talking about here how it's like it's time for you to protect what you love at all costs. At all costs. How dedicated are you to making sure you get to where you want to go, Capricorns? Okay. The twins. Yeah. See, what did I just say? Look at that bottom of the deck. We have self-protection and dual nature with the twins right here. All right. So absolutely beautiful. Future card energy, please, for the Capricorn collective. Future card energy. Thank you. The Smith, which says overthinking and taking action, but it is in the upright. Your overall from this deck here is the Spy Master in the reverse. Knowledge and distrust, which is showing up in the reverse. The Spy Master in the reverse, again, has to do with other people outside of you. It sounds exactly what it is here. It's somebody who is sent to like spy. Like if you think of like in Game of Thrones, for example, how like they had the crows and you could spy on what was going on and see the people coming before they actually came in. It does seem more so like monitoring spirits type of energy here, just intuitively speaking. Let's go ahead and see what all of these are. The one suggestion would have been to put numbers on these cards. Unfortunately, they don't have numbers on these cards, so give me a moment as I find them. Okay, but the Hunter, let's see. But they do luckily have a little guide in the very front of the book. Okay, and apparently I overlooked the Hunter. Or is it on the first page? No. Hmm. 94. All right. It says sunlight dapples on the forest floor, and from the shaded, ferny depths, a white stag emerges. Nearby, a shadowy figure pauses, and a bowstring draws back with a creak. The hunter is a patient person, capable of following their prey for days at a time. Eyes always on the tracks before them. By not looking up, they never appreciate the beauty of the forest around them, but that doesn't matter so long as they reach their quarry, right? It's time to put your head down and block out all distractions. Shut the fudge up. Shut the fudge. Shut the front door, Capricorns. We said that. It's time to get rid of all the distractions here. The forest may be beautiful, but stopping to admire the view won't get you any closer to your goal. You are the hunter right now. Your path is clear. Your prey is within sight. No matter how tempting slowing down for a moment might seem, now is not the time. Maintain your focus and determination to complete your task. So with the hunter here, again, head down and completing your task. It's definitely not the time or the energy to be focused on like he said, she said bullshit here or whatever that may be or entail. It's definitely time for you to, again, stay determined. Focus on your goals, all right? You guys, yes, exactly. And I brought up the stag, Allison, my last Capricorn reading. So again, it's showing up. This is technically the past energy. Then we're going to go in the present energy and then the future energy, technically how it is. But you guys all take it as it resonates for you because time's an illusion. We're all on different timelines. So again, take it as it resonates and how it resonates. Next, we have the Merchant and the Sentinel. So let's see. Merchant is 96. Oh, we were just right there. And I say these numbers, page numbers, out loud just in case they may mean anything to you guys. If you're into numerology, you can go into that. Coins change hand, deals are struck, a golden scale tilts as goods are weighed. The merchant greets everyone with a smile, proud in knowledge that their service benefits others. They know others have to offer and what they want in exchange, and often the merchant knows what their customers need before even they do. You've got plenty to offer both yourself and other people, and sometimes it's beneficial to remind yourself exactly what you've got in stock. If you feel like you're being taken advantage of, raise your price, or maybe your figurative wars would be better appreciated elsewhere. Damn, this is literally what we were talking about here with the merchant. It's time to like cut certain things off. If energy is not being reciprocated right now, this is all of your spiritual download coming through in just these 3 cards here. If it's not being reciprocated right now, it's time to cut it off. It's time to take your power back, to call your power back, okay? And then we have the Sentinel, which is determination and certainty. Let's see, I don't remember seeing that one on this page. It wasn't. 82. All right, a figure stands at the gates, faceless in their armor, hidden by their great shield. The Sentinel is the pinnacle of guardianship. They know the value of what they protect, and they will give in order to keep it safe. They have their orders, and they will not leave their post no matter what comes to pass. The Sentinel is a representation of extreme focus, of security, and knowing your position and purpose in this world. It may feel as though forces have been conspiring to tempt you away from your goals, but do not let yourself be swayed. Balance unexpected situations with rational thought, and the outcome will be worth 100 times any distraction that may befall you. So again, this is all talking about having that balance within yourself, not allowing yourself to be distracted by the woes, the naysayers, the negativity, whatever it means, okay? And that's very beautiful energy. There's also something here about apples, okay? There's a lot of apples on this merchant card that I can't stop looking at here. So it reminds me of like the Garden of Eden and like the snake. So you definitely have snakes around you, Capricorn, okay? I'm getting that here. Definitely have snakes around you. Definitely time to really weigh out what's worth your time and energy and what you're taking your time and energy back from, okay? How you've been a problem in this, again, like I said, and just taking that accountability. That way it doesn't continue to persist, okay? The Smith is the future card. The Smith is 110, which is technically 111 in this book because it just says 110, but it's actually 111, if you guys can see. 110 is where the picture starts, you know? So 111 represents new beginnings here. The coal glow heat of the forge is a sharp contrast to the cold of the streets outside. In the gloom of the smithy, a hammer strikes iron. Something new and beautiful is created beneath a shower of sparks. There's a rhythm to the hammer and anvil, and in their work, the smith can turn their mind away from the rest of the world and focus solely on the task at hand. They know the value of working out a plan of action before heating the metal, but they also know that overthinking it will not benefit them. The time to strike is when the iron is hot, all right? There's something on your mind that you've been planning for a long time, and though it may be easier to keep putting it off, the time for action is here. By continuing to overthink things, you're going to miss your opportunity. Seize the day and get to it. You'll feel so much lighter afterwards. So Capricorns, it's time to seize the day, quite literally time to seize the day here, and go after everything that you want, whatever you're going towards. It's going to be the best for you. Spy Master 48. Oops, I went too fast. This book is, I would suggest this deck for everybody. Okay, here we go. Here, you need to raise your standards. You're only setting it up to disappoint you. Rather than expecting too much of people, try to recognize where you're being unrealistic. Capricorn. All right. There's so much more to this card, but I only read the reverse definition there. You know, I already told you here, it's about somebody like spying, knowledge in the reverse. They're speaking out of their ass. You know, we all know these things. Like, there's a lot of people that do that, right? But it's also about you taking accountability. How have you been speaking out of your ass, right? By making it excuses. Oh, that's just the way that person is. So what? If that's how they fucking are and they continue to show you that, then why don't you have enough self-respect and integrity to walk away? If you know that's who they are, why don't you walk away? If you know that's just how that job is, why don't you walk away? If they can't respect boundaries and they don't have a desire to grow and evolve like you do, it's time to walk away. All right. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next, we're going to use the Mystical Journey Oracle and see what we've got here for you, Capricorns. Messages, please, for the Capricorn Collective. Capricorn Collective, thank you, Spirit. Divine Being, card number 16 is the first card that we've got. Capricorn Collective. Also, can we just talk about like the sexiness of this deck? Look at that. I fucking love those holographic things. It's so hot. All right, what do we have here, please, for my Capricorn Collective? The Path, Master number 22, showing up for you. These decks are honestly just stunning also, just to look at, not just the holographic sighting. What else do we have here? Thank you, Spirit. We have Inner Child. Interesting. That's going back. Thank you, Spirit. And self-realization is your overall energy. Card number 15, card number 16, card number 22, and card number 8. These could all be significant in the number of patterns or sequences that you've been seeing lately, Capricorns. Divine Being here, card number 16. Okay. Never forget that you are a divine being, and the situation you're going through is so you can increase the amount of light for which your soul can hold a space. You may be doing it tough, and it feels so much more real when you're in your human body. You came to this earth to experience so many wonderful things, but with it came the pain and the dark emotions that only a human body can provide. You can make a great difference here on earth, but you need to be in a physical body to be effective. Give yourself some time to grieve a loss, to the space to feel your emotions, and the grace to be gentle on yourself. You're going through a season of trial, but on the other side is a lightness of being that can only exist if you have lived through hard times. Keep your spirits up by surrounding yourself with uplifting people, doing things that you love to do, wearing comfortable clothes, and eating nourishing foods. Don't ask too much of yourself at this time. If you feel fear or darkness around you, always look for the light. Turn your mind to kinder and happier thoughts and treat yourself as a precious object. Focus on and remain in your current center, imagining beautiful light filling the space. Very beautiful here. Your mantra too is, when I treat myself with gentleness, I make myself stronger. I love that, okay? I absolutely love that. The Path, card number 22. There are many different paths that lie ahead of you. Which one will you choose? The Path card appears when you have to make some decisions and you cannot work out which direction is best for you. As with the Seven of Cups in Tarot, there are too many choices being offered and you're crippled by indecision. If you look closely, however, both paths and the forest lead through to the same destination and then continue into the unknown. If you knew exactly what you expect in life, things would be boring and predictable. One of the delights of the earth life are that many joyful experiences are in store for you along the way. The question you must ask yourself is, what experiences would you like as you journey along your life path? Get really clear about what's important to you, and then once you understand this, you can take action. Be courageous and move forward. So again, life, I say this all the time, okay? I say this literally all the time. Life is a choose your own adventure book. Those are one of my favorite types of books to read when I was a kid, was a choose your own adventure. And of course, like, my curiosity would get the best of me, and I have to read every single adventure and choose every single path until I've read that book inside and out, upside and down, just to know what else was out there. So I get, like, but don't let curiosity kill the cat. Like, we've also heard that term here, you know? It's like, pick a path though, follow through with it, and then you can always go back and be like, you know what, that wasn't the right way to do things. So instead of thinking that I failed, I'm going to integrate the wisdom that I learned from those experiences and just go ahead and choose another path. Again, all paths lead to the same destination though. And Inner Child, card number 8. Lots of 8s in your reading today, Capricorns. Okay, this is a card of self-acceptance. You're ready to embrace and acknowledge your inner child, that part of you that is still delighted by the world, the person you were before disappointment and setbacks hardened your heart and perhaps made you a little cynical. Childhood heartache triggered the wounding process, and this is where you created certain beliefs to help you cope with the life that was less than perfect. These beliefs can manifest as low self-esteem, feeling unlovable, approval-seeking behaviors, and the inability to say no. What your inner child needs is self-care and love. Approve of yourself. Trust yourself and allow yourself to fully feel every emotion without trying to suppress it. Be creative and play. Try new things and most of all, feel safe. A healthy dialogue between your inner child and adult self means you can ask for what you need without fear of anger or disapproval, and that you set and maintain loving boundaries with others and give yourself permission to rest and practice self-care, to practice healthy boundaries. And again, we have the realization here. The next deck I won't need to really read. It is great. I might look at it, but it's usually pretty straightforward. I just like to read things from the book as I get them brand new. Let's go ahead and see what else we have for the Capricorn Collective. And then we'll jump into general messages, finances, career, love life, and close it out with spirit guide messages, Capricorns. First card out, we have goals. Wow, there is such a focus on you making progress, on you going towards what you actually deserve, Capricorns. And what have we learned from all of these decks? No distractions. Recognize the belief system here that you are speaking into existence. It's not for you to be resilient. All right? It's okay. It's okay to recognize, like, you know what? I have made way too many excuses for myself, for others. It's okay for me to soften into this experience and allow good things to come in. I'm worthy of these good things, okay? Love. We have love here. So progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Card number 13, representing traditionally representing the death card in tarot. So that's about transformation here. So transformation is, like I said, inevitable at this point. What else do we have for the Capricorn Collective? Capricorn Collective, please, Spirit. Thank you for being with us today. Give me 2 seconds. Ooh, marriage. Love and marriage, huh? You got both like showing up here. Give me just a second. Ooh, the mountain. Yeah, how are we making things like harder than it has to be? Gracias. Hasta luego. Muchas gracias. Okay. Sorry, our cleaning lady is leaving. I apologize about that. Okay, anyways, we have master number 22, the mountain. It says, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Again, now's the time like to stay focused here on your climb, but at the same time, you can't go running around like the edges of a mountain. Like think about when you're hiking here and the cliff gets it's not very stable. That's kind of the energy that you're in right now, Capricorns. It's like you're running around this cliff, but it's not always the most stable. Or there's dangers and a snake can come out and attack you here, or a fucking puma, you know what I mean? And a mountain lion, whatever the heck, like you do have to be aware of your surroundings. So yes, be sure-footed, but at the same time, with awareness, with that higher discernment. And that's how you're going to be very protected in this energy. This has definitely been an uphill battle, Capricorns, but you're about to have a breakthrough. I really feel it. I surely do. Like it feels kind of like, give it like 2 more weeks here. So probably we just had the full moon, emotions were intense. The full moon was in Capricorn, okay? So give it till the new moon, which is about 2 weeks away. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. The Phoenix. Baby, what am I saying here? Okay, humbly, I can see where this is going. And as long as you make the right decisions for yourself, all right, it's coming through. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Whether this crisis was emotional, physical, whatever it may be. Again, and the Sun card, love it. Yay. Okay, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Card number 30 here. So again, you're going through a Phoenix rising moment here. And I get it. A lot of people always tell me, well, I've already done that. Okay, we go through ego deaths like once a month. Okay, I don't know about you guys or how open you are to your spiritual path, but it doesn't really stop. You see, the thing is about being human is that we have this expectation that, okay, once I lose 50 pounds, I'm going to be sexy. No, baby, you're sexy now. You're sexy now. You just refuse to see it that way. Once I get this job, it's going to make me happier and I'm going to be financially stable. No, you're already financially stable now. You're just struggling here to see that. And because of that, you think something's outside of yourself. So now you're creating delays in your own manifestation, right? It's those types of energies here where it's like we think that once we attain something that it's going to make us feel a type of way, but that's never the truth. And that's what we get so caught up in as humans. And that's where spirit comes in and, reminds us, like you have to reframe your mind. You have to reframe your mindset and recognize here that it's not about any type of destination. It's about the journey. And you are on a spiritual journey, and you will continue on the spiritual journey until the day that you transcend your earthly body. Okay. And not by self-force. Okay. So if anybody out there is feeling any type of suicidal thoughts or anything like that, please reach out for help. You matter. You are worthy. Things do get easier, but healing's not linear, and it's really important to recognize that. It's more like a cinnamon roll where it just keeps unraveling and unraveling, or like fruit by the foot. It just keeps unraveling and unraveling here, and it's like, damn, this is never end. It does, but then you have another one to unravel. Right? You do later down the line here. And when you're getting too comfortable, you don't truly evolve or expand. And so spirit has to shake things up and make them uncomfortable for you. So think about how maybe things are getting a little comfortable and you weren't truly growing. Maybe there was opportunities, you missed opportunities that you're going through. These things happen here again to help you. And I know it sucks. I know this firsthand. I literally said very recently here, I was like, this fucking sucks. Like, how many times am I going to learn a lesson around this here? And spirit's like, as many times as you fucking need until you stop perpetuating the same pattern here, until you recognize this is what's going on. You know what I mean? And it's okay for me. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have like a mentality there for a time being, but then I'm gonna outgrow it, and that's okay. Like, this divine surrender here to this change that's happening is going to benefit you greatly. Let's go to move forward to your general messages. We're going to use the 144 deck this week because that's what I've been personally using, and I like that deck. I love you. My beautiful wife is just staring at me so lovingly in the background, and it's really nice to be seen and appreciated. All right, shuffling out the energies, we have the Orator again, we have Sanctuary again, and we have Unity. Awesome. So you're going to definitely find that you're coming into good relationships, a time of divine understanding and renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. You're gonna have a lot of options in regards to love here, Capricorns, okay? And I feel like you're going to be very picky about it. Again, this is this energy of like you knowing your worth, and you're not putting your time and energy into anything that's just not reciprocated or not exactly what you want. But that doesn't mean that the options are going to be there. I feel like you're really, by doing this and going through this metamorphosis, going through this Phoenix rising moment, you're going to put yourself in a position where you're truly capable of attracting what you deserve. And that's in regards to love, abundance, prosperity, all of it, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we got for general messages. Okay. So some of you guys could definitely benefit from plant medicines, all right? Old friend that is blocked is stalking from fake accounts. They're obsessed with you, for whoever needs to hear that. You're about to be celebrated. Yeah, you have major success coming in, Capricorns. I know it's been rough, okay, especially with that full moon. Tried to steal your destiny and failed. Okay. All right. So you got people, yeah, there's a snake in my boot, okay? You got some Woody moment going on here for you where you're having a realization. All right. What do we have here, please, for the Capricorn Collective? Most important messages for the Capricorn Collective. What do they need to know right now? Trying to prevent your healing, master your triggers. Okay, I get it. It's really triggering when somebody blatantly disrespects you, when somebody lies on your name, when they refuse to see things from your perspective because they're so distorted by their own. But it's a really healthy reminder. Again, not that you have to be the bigger person. You can put a bitch in her place. That's fine, Capricorn. But it's a really healthy reminder that not everything deserves your time and energy. If you're talking to a fucking brick wall, you're talking to a brick wall, baby. Like, master your own triggers at that point in time. Not everything, needs a reaction, but your reactions are showing you where they got you fucked up. Okay, your reactions are showing you where you weren't sovereign. They're showing you where you need to implement better boundaries. They're showing you true colors of people and situations around you. And it's important for you to not be reactive, but but give a response. Reaction is, no, fuck you, I said this, blah, 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 right? But a response is, wow, you're clearly not seeing things from my perspective. I was just trying to share my feelings about this situation, but clearly only your feelings matter. I don't feel safe having this conversation any longer. I don't think that this relationship benefits me any longer. I don't think that this situation, this job, benefits me anymore. I'm going to set the boundary, and if you cannot respect this boundary, then I don't think our relationship can continue, whatever this relationship is, right? Relationship with friends, family members, okay, whatever it may be. We've got self-imposed limitation, relationship with self. All right. Some of you guys need to sit down and have a talk with yourself. You're being reactive of your own emotions. We do have cloak yourself. Ooh, and confessions of love coming in. So definitely needing to cloak yourself during this time here. You can cloak yourself in like white light. You can call upon the archangels, your spirit team, your ancestors. You can wear hats and hoods. It's summertime, so that is definitely a great time of the year to be wearing those things. You can cloak yourself here with crown protection oil. There's so many different ways. Go ahead and look up what works for you. The book of Psalms, exactly. I don't know who said that, but yeah, the book of Psalms is perfect. Prayer will help cloak you. All right, so definitely use that. Take your salt baths, keep your energy cleansed. Confessions of love coming in, Capricorns. You got love here. Somebody's got love on the mind. Must have love on the mind. Yeah, I can't sing, but has got me feeling this way. Okay, clear and cut cord ties. Very important here. You could be working on that. There's a need for you to cut cord ties. And final card here. You're not stuck. Stuck is an illusion created by ego. That's one of my favorite cards. Bottom of the deck, we do have abusing divination. Your energy is cloaked. This person is delusional. Okay, you got somebody trying to get into your energy and your pure soul. They hate on your light and pretend they come from it. So this is the type, whoever's doing this, okay, let's see. We're going to clarify all this. I didn't even... Toxic work environment. Toxic. Spiritual inheritance here. I just heard toxic. It's a song here. It's an EDM song. Let's see. What deck do I want to use today? Yes. I'm going to use this one. This bad boy right here. All right. Ooh, Two of Swords. This is somebody that you have blocked, okay? Four of Cups in the reverse, and they have a hard time letting go, or they're trying to block you from something. Who's abusing divination right now against the Capricorn collective, for those that are needing to hear this message? Who's abusing divination, or what are they abusing? Like, how are they getting into Capricorn's energy? The Empress in the reverse, Taurus or Libra energy, okay? Right off the bat here, this is also a distorted feminine energy. So this person could be a mother. Five of Wands is somebody who, in the Five of Cups. This is somebody who's experiencing great dark depression right now. Okay, this person, there's a lot of dogs. There could be something here about dogs. Maybe they have a bunch of dogs or something like that. But there's a lot of conflict and chaos in their life, and they're trying to create that for you, and they're trying to see if what they're doing against you is working. But this person's just becoming more and more mentally ill, more and more depressed. They're losing things with showing up as the Empress in reverse. They're losing things, not you. This could be a mother, like your mother. Yeah, King of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Coins in the reverse. So again, Taurus energy and Aquarius energy. Okay, so we have definitely a liar. This is somebody who doesn't tell the story. They don't tell facts. Like, they don't take accountability at all. Queen of Coins in the reverse is somebody who is very codependent. They require everybody around them to take care of them. They're not, yeah, the Strength card, Leo energy here in the reverse. This person's a coward. This person's a coward here. So this is the type of person like pulls everybody else down the well because they fell too. They don't want you to continue on with your life. You know what I mean? So what do they want to know about Capricorns though? The Star card in the reverse. They want to know if you guys are disappointed. They want to know if you're healing or if you've healed a situation. Yeah, the Lovers. And you are. Like, you're making really good decisions for yourself. Okay? You have like good love coming into your life here. You have good things that are about to come in, Capricorns. So if you're cross-watching, yeah, they're wondering if the Tower has hit you though. They're trying to send a tower. See, Seven of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Wands. They're trying to create burdens for you, but you're in this Ten of Coins energy. You have ancestors and guides all around you. You have this spiritual protection that this person does not have. You have a legacy. You're in your purpose. You're in your legacy, whether you're aware of that or not. I had somebody comment on my Instagram the other day and tell me that they aren't in their purpose. But I just want to let you know that you being authentic, you honoring yourself, all that is your purpose. Me doing tarot, that doesn't mean that I'm in my fucking purpose. That has nothing to do with purpose. Purpose is unlocking an energetic signature within you. It has nothing to do with anything outside of you or what you identify as, you know? And Two of Cups in the reverse, this could have been somebody that you were in a relationship or had a friendship with, because Two of Cups is friends. Okay, so this could be a friend or an ex-lover. Page of Wands in the reverse here. Yeah, this person, they don't have anything going for them. Two of Pentacles, they're like juggling. They're going to get really chaotically busy. The Emperor card in the reverse here could be an Aries or a father, baby mama, baby daddy type of energy is kind of what it feels like as well. But with the Emperor card in the reverse, it's just somebody who lacks control. So they try to control everything outside of themselves because they're consistently blaming everything outside of themselves. They're definitely very self-serving, they have narcissistic tendencies, whether they are a narcissist or not. I mean, who cares about those words anyways? I feel like they're so overused and everybody's a narcissist these days. They're like, that crow was a narcissist. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and move forward here beyond this person. Now we know what they were trying to do, but we also know that you have nothing but blessings coming in and it's not working. The reason that they are getting into divination here is because they're trying to see if what they're sending your way is working, and they're getting the message that it's not. So they're very disappointed, and it only breaks them down more. Eight of Wands in the reverse, yeah, and they're recognizing that it's going to come back on them, bad news, and that they've made really bad judgment calls, because it's like, you don't give a fuck about this person. Like, you don't put the time and energy that they're putting into you here. You don't care about it, you know? And so this person's getting bad news with the Page of Coins and the Judgment in the reverse. And the bad news is that it's coming back onto them, unfortunately. Whatever they've been wishing for you, Eight of Wands in reverse is return to sender. Like, it's literally like absolute delays, nothing else, okay? So I mean, they're not seeing what they want by abusing divination. They might as well fucking stop and start, you know, repenting for everything that they've done. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward here. Back to you. Ooh. Oh, it's our comforter. No, Juliet, come here. My purse is upstairs. I apologize. We get our comforters washed, and the cleaning lady goes and picks them up and then drops them back off to us. I don't like washing my comforters in my own washer and dryer, so I don't have my maid do that. I have somebody else do it. Anyway, please stop. I'm working. So loud and echoey at that point in time. Okay, trying to prevent your healing, master your triggers. Sorry, I was just waving out the window. Three of Coins, yeah, now you're gonna have success here. Okay, this definitely has to do with third-party situations outside of you, community, anything. It's like people just wanting to bring you down for no reason. Did you guys just see that orb there, like shoot down? I don't know if you did. I did though. Six of Cups in the reverse could be people from your past. Okay, Four of Wands in the reverse. What are you looking for? It's hanging on my closet. In my closet. No, baby girl. Thank you for your protection, but we don't need it. Six of Cups in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse here. So this could be having to deal with, like I said, people from your past, people from childhood, maybe siblings here for some of you guys as well. Maybe like your siblings are like riling you up in some sort of way. The Four of Wands though in the reverse, it's like there's just no success in this energy. It's not fun for you. You don't like it here. So definitely don't give your time and energy to it. Tell me about self-imposed limitation for my Capricorn collective. Thank you. Three of Wands, exactly, and it's in the upright here. So it's time for you just to continue moving forward, to remain optimistic and determined. You're going to make it through any tower moment, and sometimes the tower moment is just a realization, and that's originally what your download was, Capricorns. It was that realization here that you have been the problem. You realize that you are the problem. You come into people's lives equipped with qualities that they don't deserve, qualities that they've never experienced, and energies that they're not ready to adapt to. You've been the peace disturbing their toxicity. It's time to move forward. And the Three of Wands talks about the patience and the determination to move forward here. Oh, I love that, Sola. Thank you. So you have the determination to move forward in this situation. Tell me about cloak yourself. Tell me about cloak yourself here, which we already know. Yeah, the Page of Wands, which is so funny because it showed up over there. So you definitely need to cloak yourself from like some type of opportunist. Definitely, we already know, keep things to yourself here. They're trying to look into it. You see these kids like running through a forest and there's like little goblins in the background and shit here, you know? It's like goblins are trying to get into your energy, so you do need to protect your energy, okay? Be careful of like the negative self-talk or thoughts as well. Like they may not be your own. That could be a form of evil eye as well. Tell me about the confessions of love coming in for the Capricorn collective. Confessions of love, please. Thank you. Ooh, Nine of Wands. Somebody realized they fucked up. Nine of Cups. And the Page of Swords, they're watching you. Yeah, Cappy. What'd you do? Somebody's realizing that they fucked up. They're feeling real dumb right now. Like, look at them. Like, they're like, oh, shit. Twas me, that was the issue. Twas. And they're watching you, Capricorn, and they're discovering these new things about you, and they're seeing things about you that they refuse to see, you know? Nine of Cups here, they're seeing that you have wish fulfillment in your life, or that you are some type of like wish fulfillment to them. Top of the deck here, Eight of Coins in the reverse, and they squander that. They didn't put the effort or time or energy into you like they should have. They didn't give you what you needed when they had the opportunity. Seven of Wands. Instead, this person seems like very defensive, or they know that you're defensive towards them. Okay, and now they want to fight for love. Like, you see that lady in the back, this like, peace, not war. You know? Give me one more card on this person. Who is this person, or what do they want Capricorns to know? Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. They are trying to manifest you back, but they know that you're not going to come back here. So this is, I don't know why you needed to know this, but if you needed to know that somebody is absolutely you know, they recognize what they did wrong. They see the error in their ways. They absolutely do. I feel like they are trying to manifest you back, but it's not working, and they're having to accept that is kind of what I'm getting. All right, they're having to accept that here. So, well, that's on them. Okay, we'll see what comes out on your love reading, though. If it's meant for you guys to hear it again, then we will. Clear and cut cord ties. Let's see what we have. We have the Two of Wands and the reverse. Yeah, continue persevering and moving forward here. The Moon card. What's happening in the dark is coming into light. I am definitely getting the Neptune retrograde, where it's like the masks are being ripped off people. Okay. You're seeing straight through all the bullshit. You're seeing very clearly who these individuals are, who you can trust, what you should put your energy into. It's like, I can see clearly now. Yeah, the rain is gone. You know what I mean? It's like they tried to like rain on your parade, Capricorn, and it did create a little bit of an obstacle because you allowed it to, and you realized what fault you played in that. Okay, you're taking accountability, and now you're protecting yourself here. With the Moon card in the reverse, you know, this is that Neptune retrograde energy. Again, like I said, it's like all the illusions. People are going to start telling you how they really feel. Like, baby, tell me how you really feel, okay? And they are. They absolutely are. Tell me about you're not stuck. Yeah, see, stuck is an illusion created by ego, and the Justice card with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. It's that negative self-talk, baby. You have justice coming in. Okay, there is karmic justice coming in. There is balance coming in here. Knight of Coins in the reverse and the Lover's card. But you have to make some type of decision to clear through this energy. Okay, you do. The Wheel of Fortune. Whatever decision that you make, Capricorns, is going to be a really genuinely like important decision for you. So this could be like, okay, I'm no longer going to hang out with that friend group because all they do is drink alcohol all the time, and it's just not for me. I'm no longer going to eat like a fucking 800-pound man. Why are you laughing? It's time to make the decision, baby. I'm no longer going to eat like an 800-pound grown man. Not that 800 pounds is bad. Okay, you do what you want. All right, there could be 800 pounds of muscle. I don't mean it in a negative, derogatory way. I just mean it for personalized to whoever is feeling this way, right? I'm no longer going to be in this relationship. I'm no longer going to have this friendship here. It doesn't fucking serve me. I've been giving, and not receiving. Okay, you just cut off a friend who never supported you. Good for you, baby. You should be so proud of yourself. And I want you to know from head to toe of this reading thus far, Spirit is proud of you, and you have finally answered the call because they've been telling you to do this for a long time. And now that you've done this, all these blessings are going to come in. And this is continuously said throughout your reading. Like, all these blessings are coming in once you take your power back from whatever you've been giving your power to. And some of us, it's like negative self-talk. So just, you've done the right thing. Trust this process here. All right, let's go ahead and move forward from journal messages. Let's go ahead and check your guys' finances and career. This is a really auspicious time for my Capricorn collective to be traveling. Just saying here, if you've been deciding whether or not to book a trip, it's time to book a trip, okay? Ooh, you guys definitely have, especially with like unity, and we had marriage and like love, you guys definitely have like a solid person in your life or coming into your life. Because as I'm shuffling this out, it says this is a solid person that will add value and grow with you. So you really got some good manifestation coming in for those ones. And then we also have that one person that's like trying to mind fuck you and send a bunch of energy your way and divinate here, and they're getting real bad news and realizing that nothing has destroyed you. It's only made you more aware and abundant. So good for you on that. I need to put my pillow on my chair because I have like these like netted, like if you see these, they're like netted chairs. My ass fucking hurts on these things. So sorry about it. But anyways, that's so much better. Okay. Career. I have not used these decks in like 2 weeks, so. Ooh, Healer came out of the Tarot by Bronx deck. Go ahead and support them in their channel here, Tarot by Bronx on YouTube. Let's go ahead and see what we have though. Maybe they were meant to get a shout out. And abundance is limitless, baby. I have no problem here. Showing love where it's deserved. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got. Messages, please, for the Capricorn collective in regards to finances and career. What are the most important messages? Thank you to all the benevolent beings and guides around us. Thank you for the love, the protection. Thank you for the clarity and these seamless readings. Thank you. Okay. Earning power here, Capricorns, Tower card. We have wings, nice. Rising above money issues, business is taking off and profit. And future energy is gold. We love to see it. Overall energy is the crown, okay? I just got Billie Eilish. I always call her Eyelash. She's cute though. What did she say? Wait till you see me in a crown. Yeah, I'm gonna tear this motherfucker down or something. How's that song go? Something favorite sound? Yeah, I don't know, but I'm getting when I'm working, I'm not drinking so much. Yeah, I get that, Haley. No, honestly, like even when my friend was here, there was literally a day where I was like, I'm not fucking touching alcohol. I can't do this. Like my body, when I drink alcohol nowadays, it just does not have a good reaction. It's like almost like I'm allergic to alcohol here. I can't drink anymore. I can't do that here. So I totally understand that. Haley, just to reply to your comment there, I can't really do a bunch of alcohol or anything, which is good though. It's better for me. I can still have fun regardless if I'm drunk or sober, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, okay. So you guys are going through some sort of death or rebirth. You could have lost a job, or you could be going through like a transformation of some sort. All right. I definitely see you considering all of your options. And the recent past here, again, you're going through some sort of like reinvention of self here with the Seven of Cups and the Death card. All right, you're definitely determining again what stays, what goes, or you could be in this energy currently. This is again all part of you stepping into your purpose. It's like the ending of one thing and the beginning of another. So whether that's you changing jobs, changing locations, okay. Oh, black magic is not tarot at all. I'm so sorry your family feels that way. I just read that comment there. You're changing careers and you're so scared. Tarot, don't be scared. This is showing up here. This is a good thing, okay? It's going to be very beneficial to you. But it's like you got to like mourn for some reason. I'm getting the energy of like mourn like the old versions of yourself, that brought you that you're still holding on to here. So again, it's still a little bit of an ego death, even in regards to your career. It's like a little bit of an ego death because it's like you letting go of this like old version of like being, thinking, or doing in some sort of way. Maybe you're like going to start your own business finally, right? And you were so secure, or you built up so much. Like I'm thinking of a client of mine here. She worked for this company for so long, and I told her for like 2 years, like, it's time to let go of this company. And she's like, no, I can't. I'm in alignment for retirement. I'm in alignment for retirement here. And I was like, okay, well, if you don't let go, Spirit's going to force you to let go. And that's exactly what happened. She's not a Capricorn, though. I believe she's an Aries. But anyways, and it's just kind of like, you're too busy looking at what you think you're losing instead of what you're going to gain from this experience. Okay. Now for others of you guys, I see you looking at your options. Like, okay, should I go this way? Should I go that way? It's as soon as you make the decision, it's a done deal here. It's going to be set in stone. But until you make that decision, it's just not set in stone, and Spirit's going to continue sending you through these cycles, like these repetitive cycles is what I'm getting. We do have rising above money issues, business taking off, and profit. Again, the career could be a spiritual work, life purpose, or mission. So I don't care if you give tattoos. You are still a spiritual worker. I don't care if you are an artist, you're still a spiritual worker. Like all of that, you're still in your life purpose. Your life purpose is to creatively and authentically express yourself, whatever that looks like. We can creatively and authentically express ourselves by going vroom really fast on a fucking racetrack. Okay? What? Live fast, die young, bad bitches do well. That's like what came in my head there. And then I saw a race car, the one that's like ka-chow, that one, the red one. Lightning McQueen, yeah. So maybe your purpose is to ka-chow people and move really fast, and that's okay. Like, purpose, again, is not something outside of you necessarily here. It's how you feel inside, all right? People are trying to lie about you, do something, get you fired. Yeah, see? So you had to leave. Like, we don't want any of that. You don't deserve any of that. All right, so rising above here, the Tower card. Again, Knight of Wands. Like, look at you. Look at ka-chow. You fucking Lightning McQueen it. Ka-chow. Okay? All right? And the Six of Coins. You're going to an area where actually appreciated, reciprocated here. So what if you, let's say you own a business, okay? So what if your friends and your family members don't support you? Guess what? That doesn't mean that your business is going to fail. That means that Spirit is going to make sure to bring in people here that are going to support you, okay? Lightning McQueen also left his own land and traveled and met new friends. Good observation. Yeah, that's a solid, that definitely has value here. I'm sorry, I'm really hot, so my hair is sticking to me. That's why I'm never straightening my hair anymore. I'm like sweating, everything's sticky over here. I get really heated up when I do tarot. If you followed me for years, you know you want a sweaty tarot reader because that means that Kundalini is activated. Yeah, so listen up, sweaty. All right. Yeah. Anyway, so maybe a tower moment. Maybe you're gonna shock a lot of people, but truly, what I think you're gonna be shocked by is your own damn self. Your own self, Capricorns. I see you racing forward here, being determined. The Knight of Wands is fast, but he's determined, all right? Three of Cups and celebrating something here, all right? You could be celebrating with friends. You're going to find out that there are people and places that support you. You're going where you're loved and not a second more spent anywhere where you're not appreciated or where your time and energy is not appreciated, where your art isn't appreciated, where your vocals, your dance moves, your knowledge, your wisdom, your sauce, your aura is not appreciated. Tell me about gold. Yes, Ace of Cups here. Okay. The Hierophant and the King of Swords. This has not come on yet. The Empress here. All right. Ooh, some of you guys got a little something going on with like law. Okay, because the Hierophant and the King of Swords, those both have to do with law. Contracts. Okay, contracts, law. There might have been a slight disappointment in the past over something in regards to like maybe you have a court case or something, but I see it going in your favor here. So that's I just flipped the switch. Yeah, see, you're gonna Drake that shit. I don't see nobody else doing this. It's like out of nowhere because you're so in alignment, the energies change. That's another thing. Is like the thing about other people hating you is as long as you just continue, instead of focusing on like what friends, people don't recognize you, love you, appreciate you, coworkers, whatever, raise your vibration. Those motherfuckers cannot reach you if they wanted to. They're gonna be crab in a bucket energy, and you're gonna be all the way the fuck up here, totally off screen. All right? And that type of energy here, they're gonna be left down here in the dust. They're not gonna know what the fuck happened to them. And I'm kind of getting that energy as well. It's time for you to follow your heart, to really look into things, to have the discipline here. Some of you guys could work in the public eye as well with the King of Swords. You could be a lawyer or an officer. Okay, there could be specific contracts coming through as well. Congratulations to those of you guys signing new contracts. You could be talking with a lawyer over a contract, so this could be like a mortgage approval or home, right? That type of energy here. We have overcoming obstacles, though, again, as your overall. We have power play and wealth. You could be an owner or boss. This is just you taking charge of your life, of your money, and just making the progress that's required here. Your overall energy being the Empress card. Top of the deck, the Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer energies, and the Two of Wands. But you have to make a choice in order to get there. You have to choose a path. So Capricorns, go ahead and make your choices, and make your choices from your heart. Sometimes we want to be very logical, but logic doesn't really serve. All right. I'm also getting this energy of like either you write books or something. There's been a lack of creativity for you. Maybe you're an artist of whatever sort, however you choose to express that art. Okay. Lyricist, whatever it may be. Maybe there's been like a lack of creativity because you've been too fucking logical. You need to work on your sacral chakra. For whoever that's for, you need to rebalance your sacral. You let too many. This is where the cord cutting comes in, baby. There is literally like a black, gunky, disgusting, dripping cord that I can see here, and all I can see is the cord. I can't see you, and I can't see the other person that it's tied to, but I can see the cord in between here, and it's like an oil spill almost, but it's like hard. It's like, who the fuck eats black licorice? Nobody. That's disgusting, right? So it looks like oil on top of black licorice, okay? And so you need to cut that cord. You need to do a cord cutting because there's somebody who's been draining your sacral here, an energy vampire of some sort. For whoever's meant to hear that, I don't know, that kind of came out of nowhere here, and I don't really have the cards to prove it to you, but Queen of Coins, but I'm right. All right, I trust my intuition above anything else that's shown to me, so. All right, Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you have nothing to fear, but you do need to cut the cord here. But shut the fuck up. Ace of Swords, and that's the truth here. And there's like a surgery. What do we do in surgery? We kind of cut things and we re-sew them back together. Cut the cord, call back your power for whoever needed to hear that. Let's go ahead and move forward to your love life, Capricorns. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing my video, please. I do appreciate all the likes, the shares, the comments. It does help me on the algorithm here. All right, let's see. What do we want to do for love? Let's just do these two decks today. Actually, I want this one too. I just realized why I'm so hot. The sliding glass door is open. Oh, yeah. Okay, might as well just be sitting outside at this point. Free yourself. Make the effort. Keep an open mind. All right. What do we have for the Capricorn Collective in regards to love? Most important messages here. We have religious factors. Pay attention to red flags. And very soon. All right. Overall, calling in your soulmate here. Capricorns, here's the deal. Right off the bat, there's a lot of situationships, okay, because they've been shit, that like purposely haven't got off the ground for a reason. These people are just no good for you, okay? They're no good for me. These are the takers. These are the people that like they're holding you back. They're keeping you held back in that situation. And Spirit's been telling you like, pay attention to the red flags. Like things aren't happening for a reason. You keep attracting certain energies or people for a reason here. It's your pattern. That's your realization. That's what we talked about at the very beginning of the video. So go back and watch that if you are just clicking in too late. I don't know how that really works, actually. I don't think I've ever watched anybody else live before. Tell me what we have here for my Capricorns. You guys are calling in love, though. You are. Girl talk. Yeah, you're single. So I'm talking to somebody single here. All right. There could definitely be some mirror work that you've been avoiding, or there's time to do some mirror work here. I definitely feel like you are happily single, though. You're just living in the moment, trying to have fun. Again, you keep meeting people, having these situationships where things don't really get off the ground. They seem promising at first, but they're not. You keep having to call your power back from these people here, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, is there anybody out there that values connection? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, mask. Because it's like you can see through these people's masks. You're like, absolutely the fuck not. You can see through these masks here. Bottom of the deck here. The sword, like, you can see straight through their mask. Okay, the sword and the rose. That's what I'm saying here. And then you protect yourself and you step back into your power. And it's like a cycle of this. So you're like, when is it coming in? Spirit's saying it is coming in very soon. Okay. And then calling and your soulmate is here. All right. You say you've been looking straight. Are you insinuating that you're not straight then? I feel like gay people, like, half of you guys didn't even know I was gay. You know, I don't like go around waving like pride flags or anything. So, as there's 3 in my living room, that's different. I don't ever post it on social media, babe. Yeah. All right. I don't really feel like there's a signal. I mean, you can be obvious with your nails. That's about this. Let's see. Very soon here, the chaser in the reverse, exactly, and the runner in the reverse, heart with a key, and self-indulgence. Perfect. Capricorns, here's the deal. Be patient with the love that's coming in. You're not chasing anybody. You're not letting anybody chasing after you. Any of that, okay? It's time to, you've been focused on yourself, you're healing, you're kind of going within here. You are open to love, and Spirit wants you to keep your heart open. Like, don't harden yourself just because all these people around you, you know, needed to learn something from you. You were like a vessel, a conduit to teach them in some sort of way, right? Appreciate yourself, appreciate Spirit and the opportunities here, and the discernment. Like, fuck yeah, so many people pray for discernment to see the truth, but they don't have the ability to accept it once they see it here. So they don't have the ability to like integrate it, and you know, I feel like someone here may be struggling with that. You are calling in a soulmate, and you are going to have actual romantic feelings with this. There is divine timing at work though in your love life. Okay, wow. Ooh, we do have the twin flame card. I don't do fucking labels here. Okay, I'm not saying that this is your twin or any of that BS that everyone else fucking literally makes money off of. Okay, this is a counterpart that is going to be the yin to your yang. All right. This is somebody who wants to be in union with you, and they're going to balance you out. This is a person that's going to complement you, and this is who you're calling in. This is who you're manifesting. So that's why you've had to be so patient here. Okay, paradise, exactly. And clock, you're in the middle of a cycle right now, a healing cycle. Okay, a healing cycle, as I literally just had the healing card here. And it takes time to heal. All right, so right now, Spirit's saying, go out, have fun. Okay, be joyful here, and be your authentic self, because that's how you're going to attract this person, and they are coming. They truly are coming. Okay. So 6 of Wands, yeah, and the Page of Swords. You have a lot of people looking at you though and interested in you, but they don't seem to be like the quality that you deserve, if that makes any sense to you. Like, you deserve a more higher quality. Like, they don't have the substance, you know? They don't have the substance. Maybe they look good, but like they have no depth to them, or, you know, it's just, yeah, it's not what you deserve, and you know that you need more. All right, 9 of Cups here. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be single for somebody here. You've been a little lonely, if I'm going to be honest with you. 7 of Cups in the reverse. You're not interested in any of the options. The Magician in the reverse here. You're just like, I'm over it. You just see through the bullshit. Again, like I said, 8 of Wands here. So you just continue like pushing forward here. You are keeping your heart open. There's a lot of messages though. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I feel like you're going to start communicating with somebody here, and they're going to stimulate you in a different way. All right, they're going to stimulate you. They're going to help like almost unblock your heart is what I'm hearing. I don't know who that's for, what that's about. Tell me about this new person. The King of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's going to really put the work in here. They're going to take action. They're going to show you through action. Justice card. They're going to be your justice. The Queen of Cups, they see you as somebody who's very loving, very intuitive, very emotional here. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the type of person that like prioritizes you over like their friendships and things of that sort here, because they don't want to fail and they know that you've gone through failure so many times, or like they might know this about you. Maybe you've expressed this to them. Capricorn, I feel like I keep talking about this person. Like they're still not here. All right. Could be a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Libra. Two of Cups. It is going to be a connection though. It is going to be a connection here. Six of Pentacles. And this person is going to give back to you everything that you've ever put out. They're going to have reciprocation here. They're going to know how to keep a conversation going. They're not like illiterate, you know? You're going to appreciate them in some type of way. You could have Virgo in your chart. Don't know why I said that either, but you could. Okay, and then I keep getting a message here, like this is totally outside the situation. You've got like an ex that wants you, and then a new love that's coming into your life. But we already talked about the ex, like they realize now that they fucked up and stuff like that. So that's on you guys to kind of decide on. And with I just don't think that that's for you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't really feel like you care when I tell you that. The Emperor card could be like baby mama, baby daddy. All right, doesn't have to be. It could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. The Cherry card could be a Cancer. Doesn't have to be here, but I just feel like you've moved on. Yeah, Six of Cups in the reverse. From anything that has to do with the past, okay? You know that you can feel this energy trying to come back or trying to manifest you, but you're just not into it. Seven of Wands reverse. Yeah. This person might feel very defeated at this point in time because they're having a realization about you. So that's the only reason that they continue popping up. That could be who you need to do like a cord cutting from though as well, for whatever reason, Capricorns. But you got, again, I would focus having your fun this summer, for those of you guys on this side of the world, of course. And continue manifesting what does work for you, because, and don't settle for less, because I just said that in your guys' overall channeling today is like not for you to settle for less. It's not time for you to settle for less, not right now, and not ever again, honestly. Like this is where you know your worth. Yeah, and when this person comes in, you're gonna do what it requires here. I see you expressing your love because you learned to love yourself first. Like I feel like a lot of people are viewing you in a way, or like your ex is viewing you in a way right now, Capricorns, where it's just like they see that you have a lot of confirmation. They see you have a lot of options here, or they know like that you, once you walk away here, like you truly know your own self-worth. You know, there is no going backwards, right? Yeah. All right. Well, they're saying that about you. Let's go ahead and get a postcard from Spirit. Oh, I love that. Congratulations. Thank you, Haley, for the donation. I appreciate you. Let's go and see what we have here. We're going to use a postcard from Spirit this week, see what we got to close out this reading. Capricorn, thank you so much for being with us today. All right. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget that you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity and ego, you begin to see through the eyes of the small self and have less of a connection to your soul self. You may not recognize that this has been going on, but you sure can feel it. We are here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember, all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with the divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. Capricorns, you are held in high honor here through Spirit, truly. It's time for you guys to remove all the distractions, awaken to the fact that, you know, and have that realization and go through that integration, that phoenix rising, that ego death here, and take back the bulls by the ring. All right. I love you guys. You're on the right track. Be gentle on yourselves during this time. Change is never easy in that type of way. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, Cappies.